Hello, viewers. I'm Bobby Fye. I'm here just to give you a few quick thoughts on the NBA slate tonight. I'm going to be straightforward. I'm having a trouble finding an angle to win a massive tournament. There's the 25. I'm not mass entering it. I've done it before in the past. I've had some good results, some bad results, mostly up a little bit on showdown slates in general. I think that I would have had more like wanting to take a chance on a guy like Jerebko, on a guy like, I don't know, Jordan Bell, if Looney was out. I feel like it's too thin with him there. I don't really love the Cousins thing. I think the guy who I wouldn't fade is Iguodala. I'm probably going to throw in one lineup, and maybe I'll do something creative at captain. But Iguodala is a guy I expect to have a monster game. He'll be popular, but maybe playing him at a captain spot and doing something a little bit different that way is a way to go. No real hot takes there. I do think this is an unprecedented situation. I think it's worth talking about just on its own. It's really strange that the whole course of the NBA is going to change, and I don't even know which way or who winning is going to change what. Like Kevin Durant, I mean, this is a weird situation. I think that Knicks still end up paying him probably in the offseason. He ends up going there. But it's a weird situation. And I personally am not the biggest KD fan. I'm a huge OKC Westbrook guy, and I was really upset when he left in the way that he left. So I tend to find myself rooting for Golden State a little bit when he's not playing. I still want Toronto to win the series. I don't want to root for Golden State in general. I'm not a Fairweather fan, although I love Steph and I've rooted for him since he was at Davidson. But I honestly am having I don't know who I'm rooting for in this. I think this is like a really unusual NBA Finals. And, what does it mean for Kawhi after? What does it mean for the Lakers, what I really care about? How have the games been, which I thought have mostly been played pretty well, but really not that enjoyable basketball except for game 5 with some really cool moments. That was a really, really great game. But other than that, even that, there was still a lot of sloppiness. It doesn't feel like the NBA Finals to me entirely, and it's kind of strange, but I'm excited to watch it. I'm curious to see what happens. I want to see Steph try and go off and get 60. Maybe what you do is you play Clay in the captain spot and hope he does one of those, like he saved them against OKC, in that 3-1 series when he went just off in the second half. He could put up 30 in a quarter. Maybe he's the guy you put in your captain spot. I'm not saying that other people won't do it, but that might be a way of differentiating a little bit. Because one of he or Steph are probably going to have to go nuts for him to win this game. It's not, and Draymond's going to put up a big night, but he's not going to be the guy who saves them because he's not going to make 7 threes. And those guys need to make maybe 10. It's going to be a tough one. I'm curious to see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy it. I just wanted to keep this brief and talk a little bit about it. Any hot takes, throw it in the chat on the YouTube channel. I'd love to hear any hot takes for the slate tonight, because I honestly don't think it's worth playing that heavy on, and I don't have any that strong myself because it's such an unusual situation. So if you have a hot take, let me know. Love to hear it. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.